Hello everyone, this is Mary Connolly from the Macmillan Support and Information Centre and Friends of the Cancer Centre. This is the second beginners yoga class which will start now. So grab a mat and a cushion and we'll get started. So I invite you to lie down on your mat for a few minutes to rest your body and just get into a nice relaxed state. So take a deep breath in and out. You can either lie down if you feel like lying down, or you can sit on a nice comfy chair as you connect to your breath and connect it into the present moment. So we're just going to take a few moments to do that. Breathing in and out. Letting go of everything that's been in the head and taking these few precious moments just to stretch the body and connect to your body, connect to your breathing and to the present moment. Now relax your legs, relax your arms, relax all your fingers. Feel your back starting to relax on the floor or on the chair. Feel all the muscles in your face and your forehead starting to relax and let go. And connect to a nice deep breath in and out. Relaxing your whole body. Feel everything becoming softer in your arms and in your legs and in the whole of your tummy area. So as we lie on the floor and we've relaxed our body, the shoulders are down, we're going to open up the body now. Inhaling, bringing the arms up along the floor and back onto the floor behind you. Now, if your range of movement doesn't allow you to do that, don't worry, just do what you can. The very fact that you're opening up your body is of paramount importance. So inhale, opening up the lungs, exhale, bringing the arms back down, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And just let the arms now rest down beside your body. And feel what that has done for your body. And now we'll do a little bit of work to the legs. So we're keeping the arms down by our sides. Bringing the chin in slightly. Keep the legs bent and the feet on the floor. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift the right leg off the floor, stretch it up into the air. Try and stretch that heel away from you and open up all your toes. Just get a feel of the back of the leg opening up there for yourself. And then point your toes and do big circles now with your foot. So we're circling in one direction and circling in the opposite direction. And then push your heel away again, point your toe, push the heel away again, point your toe, bend the knee, and then just allow the knee to move from side to side. Just to open up the ball and socket here in your hip joint. And then bring that foot onto the floor. Arms down by your sides again. Inhale, draw your belly in if you can to just get the tummy muscles working there. And we're stretching that left leg up in the air, pushing the heel away from you. Stretch, 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 and breathe, breathe, breathe. And then point your toes and rotate your ankle. So you're rotating in one direction and then rotating in the other direction. And then push your heel away again, point your toe, bend the knee, and then move the knee from side to side there to loosen up your ball and socket joint. Let both legs fall onto the floor now and give them a good shake. Give them both a good shake, and then bend the knees and draw the knees up to the chest. Give them a good cuddle there. And then you can rock your knees from side to side, and then hold on to your kneecaps. Move your knees in a clockwise direction, and then counterclockwise direction. And then bring your feet onto the floor and roll over onto your right hand side. And then come up, and we're going to come up into all fours to do the cat cow. Okay, so bringing the hands underneath your shoulders and moving your knees apart. Make sure that there's enough space here between your knees and your hands. Relax your shoulders down the back. And we're going to just kind of move the hips a little bit here first, and then kind of just loosen out the hip joint and the lower back. And then be still for a moment, and then come up into what's called the cat. So your spine is dipping down, you're pushing your hips up in the air, the head's up, and then very slowly now on the exhale, we're pushing the spine up to the ceiling, drawing the head down. Staying here for a moment. Inhaling, coming into the cat again. Just getting a wee feel for that. Now you can close your eyelids and really tune into your body. As you push your spine up, try and draw your belly in. And then as you breathe in, we're coming in the opposite direction, like a cat stretching in the sun. And so as you exhale, you feel like you're a little dog. And then inhale and exhale. And you do as many of those as you feel is comfortable for you today. And then once you've stopped that, move your hips right down towards your heels. Just rest your arms, rest your elbows on either side of your knees and one hand on top of the other. Now, a lot of people find this kind of difficult sometimes, and so just relax your shoulders, and you can bring one fist on top of the other and just rest your forehead here on your two fists. Feel that your hips are moving as close down to the heels as you can. Sometimes if you grab a little rolled up towel or a cushion, you can rest your head on the cushion here, and then your arms are free. Resting in the pose of a child, or a variation of the pose of a child. Just stay here, enjoy the comfort of that posture. If your knees are sore, then you need to adjust your posture by bringing your legs forward, and then you can use your bolster or cushion or whatever and just kind of allow yourself to rest forward a little bit and then come back up. So from that position, then we're going to come up onto all fours again. Get into a nice table position. And then we're going to stretch that right leg out the back and push the heel away as you tuck your toes underneath and just feel that lovely stretch. And then bring the knee onto the floor. Do the same with the other leg. Just feel that you're really stretching out your calf joint there. Bring your knee back. And then pull your tummy in. And then we're going to bring this leg back, push the heel away and bring it parallel to the floor. And if your body allows you to stretch your left arm out at the same time, that would be good. And then exhale, we bring both limbs down. Just stretch that left leg out again. Pull the belly in, bring the leg off the floor, and then stretch your right arm out. Exhale, bring both limbs down. And then you can, once you get into the way of it, then you can use the breath as you breathe in, you're stretching the left leg and the right arm out. Bringing them back on the exhale, and then on the inhale, stretching the right leg and the left arm. So again, only doing as many as feels comfortable. Really connect to your breath. Keep the belly toned by tucking the belly button in as far as you can. And this brings a lovely alignment to the body. And then once you've done enough of those, just spread your knees again and just wriggle yourself back onto your heels again. And if it's comfortable for you, what you can do is bring your forehead onto the floor. You can rest your arms back, but that might not be comfortable for a lot of you, depending on your health and how flexible you are. So these little things, these wee variations are really good for you. Now, as you inhale again, I want you to stretch both arms out in front. Keep them shoulder width apart, and then bring your forehead onto the floor or onto a little cushion. So always keep your cushions beside you. And that's one of the advantages of being at home at the moment. Everything that is comfortable is beside us. So just stay there in the her posture for another few moments. Now from that position, we're going to come on to a kneeling position. And again, this might be very uncomfortable for some of you, especially if your knees are compromised at the moment. So what I would advise you to do then, if that's the case, is just sit on a cushion and sit an easy cross-legged or with the legs just out. Okay, so this is to open up the chest and strengthen the back a little bit. So we'll come and sit back, and then the fingertips are coming out from where your ankle joints are, and then you're going to draw those shoulder blades back. Draw your chin in slightly, and as you do that, you'll feel that the rib cage is opening up for yourselves. So take a deep breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes breathing out through the mouth can bring a lot of relief to the body. So, you know, whatever feels right for you. Normally we breathe in and out through the nose in yoga, but for sometimes for, you know, getting rid of stale energy or anxiety or stress, which is the state of a lot of people at the moment, I would invite you to just take a deep breath in and a big and feel that you're releasing a lot of stale energy there. So it's really good for you. And just bring one hand on top of the other and rest here for a moment. You can close your eyelids and affirm that you are feeling safe and comfortable. You're doing a little bit of stretching and loosening up for your body. And I'm going to show you now some things that we started last week. We did a lot of work with the wall last week, for those of you who are feeling really, really stiff. If you've been doing those exercises, you should be feeling fairly loosened up by now, especially around the lower back and the leg area and the hip area. So we're going to do a few more of those, and I'm going to show you how to do it with the chair. So grab yourself a chair, just a bog standard dining chair will do the job. And we can start doing some of these nice exercises. So bring your hands onto the back of the chair and push yourselves out so you're quite a few feet away there, at least 3 feet away from the chair. And we're just going to stretch out the back of the legs here. So if it's very painful, just soften your knees. And again, wriggle your bum a little bit. Okay, and just feel that lovely stretch underneath the arms here. So lovely stretch for that area. And there's lots of those in the yoga class from last week. So we're just continuing with a little bit of a chair support here. And then if you come up a little bit, you can then bring the knee forward and then stretch the leg back. So we were doing this on the floor earlier on, and this will start moving the hip joint a little bit and help you with circulation of the legs. So do about 3 or 4 on each side, just stretching out that heel as you stretch it at the back there, and then come back and relax here. I'm going to turn the chair. Okay. So what we can do now is the chair is lower, so your hands are lower, and we step out from the chair until we feel a little bit of a stretch in the back legs there. Now I want you to really push your hips away and push them up towards the ceiling, and then bring your head and ears parallel to the inside of the arms. Feel what you're doing there. So spread out all your fingers and the palms of the hands against the seat of the chair. So your heels are on the floor. If you can keep the knees nice and straight, that will be good. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, if it's too much of a stretch for you, and feel that lovely, lovely stretch out of the back there and of the underarms. So this is just a beautiful posture. You can hold this posture for as long as you want. Sometimes holding the posture and just breathing into it is a great way of doing yoga. So that was just a little variation with using the chair at home, which is very, very good for stretching out. And you can even do a sitting twist on the chair, which we may do later on. So for this moment in time, then I invite you to stand up and get in touch with your feet and really feel your feet against the floor. And feel into your spine, get your shoulders back and down, and lengthen into the back of the neck there. And we'll do a few stretches. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Loosen out your shoulders. Even though you've been at home, you've been probably stressed out, thinking about things. So it's always good to get in touch with your shoulders again. So let's get those shoulders moving. Inhale as we move the elbows up and exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then we'll move in the opposite direction. So bringing the elbows round to open up the shoulders at the back. Great. And then allow your arms to rest down. Give them a bit of a shake and then stretch out all your fingers and do little piano movements here. And then stretch the heels of the hands and then make a fist. Stretch the heels of the hands and kind of move all the fingers there. And then exhale and come down. Let's move into the waist. So we want to open up the arms and the waist, keeping the lymphatics in good condition here. So inhale as you stretch those elbows up, holding onto your wrists. Hold onto your wrists and stretch the elbows up, and then bring your body over to the side. So keep the upper elbow stretching up towards the ceiling and just come over to where it's comfortable for you. Inhale, come back. Inhale again. Stretch up, exhale over to the other side, and then allow your breathing to just be normal here as you come into a lovely side stretch of the body. Inhale and come back. Exhale, drop your arms back down. Now this is a lovely one for just bringing range of movement to the arms. Bring your hand up to the chest and move your elbow up. Now stretch your arm out. Keep looking at the tops of your fingers there, and we're just going to bring the head round, bringing the arm round. Feeling that lovely stretch, so you're getting a kind of a side stretch there and getting the neck moving as well. And then inhale, slowly come back, and then relax that arm down. Inhale, bringing this arm up to the shoulder, bringing the elbow up, and then stretching the arm out. Inhale. Exhale, keep your gaze on your fingers as you bring the arm right back behind you. Head and neck coming back as well there. Lovely. And then inhale, exhale, slowly bringing the arm back and relax down. Listening to your shoulders again. And let's start moving the body a wee bit more. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretching up. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Coming up onto the toes. Exhale and down. And then relax your legs and your arms. Take another deep breath in and out. Now, bring your hands onto your waist and step your feet out wider than your hips. Now, bring your left foot in slightly and the other foot out at a right angle. And then stretch your arms out to the sides. Now inhale and exhale as you bend your front knee at a right angle. And then you're going to bring your gaze onto the front of your fingers there. So you're stretching into the fingers, keeping your gaze there. And then bring your other arm down the back leg, straighten that front knee. And then inhale as you keep your gaze on your fingers and stretch that arm up to the ceiling. Allow the other arm to fall down the back leg. Feel the lovely stretch all along this side of the body here. And then exhale and bring your arm back down. Let's move the feet. And the feet are in the front now. You're bringing the back toes in just very slightly and the other foot out at a right angle. And just keep your torso nice and straight. And as you keep your torso nice and straight, bend the other knee at a right angle. And then stretch your arms out. And then bring your gaze onto your fingers in front. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then drop your hand down the back leg. Keep that arm up. Keep your gaze up onto the fingers and straighten your front knee as you reach for the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. Stretch up. Relax your shoulders. Keep your gaze on your fingers. Feel the lovely stretch of your body. And then exhale and bring your arms out. Turn your feet round to the front and then step back into Samasthiti. And relax. Breathe, 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 breathe. Listen into your hips. And we'll do Virabhadrasana 1, which is the warrior one position. We didn't do this one last week, so this one is a new one for you. So we're going to stand to the side and then step the right foot forward. And maybe bring it forward just a wee bit more. And the hips are facing in front. Now start bending your right knee, and you're going to feel a wee pull here in the back leg. Now bring your arms right out to the sides here, palms facing up, and then bring your arms like so. Okay, so they're like this. And then you're going to stretch those arms up. Now keep the hands apart as you look up to the ceiling. Great. Yeah, you've got it. And then stretching into all the fingers. Exhale, make a fist. Inhale, stretch the fingers. Exhale, make a fist. Inhale, stretch to the fingers. Exhale, make a fist. Inhale, stretch, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, bring your arms back down and straighten your front knee. And then step both feet together. Take a deep breath in and out. And now we're going to step forward with the left foot. So stepping forward with the left foot and then bringing forward a little bit more. And then as we bend that front knee, we're just going to be keeping that back leg nice and straight as we do that. Get your shoulders back and down here. Stretch out both arms, palms facing up, and then bend both elbows. Just feel what that's doing to the chest and the shoulder blades. And then inhale, stretch up. So reach up and then look up to the ceiling. Exhale, make a fist with both hands. Inhale, stretch to the fingers. Exhale, make a fist. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fist. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, bring your arms down, straighten your front knee, and step both feet together again. And give it all a little loosen up. Take another breath in and out. And we'll do one more standing posture before we get on the floor again. Coming into what's called Trikonasana, the triangle posture. So feet together, connect to your breath. And then step your feet wider than hips. Bring the left foot in slightly. Let's see if you can see me a wee bit more. And the right foot out at a 90 degrees angle. Now this time the legs are kept very, very straight, and feel your spine lovely and straight, and then we'll stretch out into the fingers. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just reach to the side, reach, reach, reach as far as you can, and then bring your hand onto the leg where it will just rest naturally. Then turn this palm facing out, and then bring your arm up. So You can either gaze in front or gaze to the toes or gaze up to your thumb. Usually your thumb is the right and correct one to do, but if you don't have the flexibility, don't worry. If your arm is sore in that position, just relax your hand here. If you've got frozen shoulder or really problems with your shoulders, you can, maybe bring the arm in front and then stretch the arm that way and see if that works for you. So you just work with your body and get into a really comfortable posture here. And we're just going to breathe and breathe and breathe. And then we're going to push down onto the feet and come back up. Rest your arms down in between the posture until you get more strength in your body. So we're going to move the feet now. So your right foot is slightly in and your other foot is out at a 90 degrees angle. Again, think about drawing your belly in, keeping the spine lovely and straight. Stretch out into your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, reaching over to the side. Just coming over to the side as far as it's comfortable. Bring your hand where it naturally will land. Bring this palm facing and then stretch. So as you stretch up, you're going to bring your gaze either to your thumb or to your feet or in straight ahead. It depends on your own flexibility here. But this is a lovely stretch, the Trikonasana triangle posture here. Breathing and relaxing. And again, if that arm gets sore, you can kind of loosen into the shoulder and relax this way and bring your gaze up to the ceiling. And the other variation is to bring the arm in front and then stretch this arm up and look to your thumb. Whatever works for you. Inhale, come back. Bring your feet round to the front and step back into Samastitihi. Let's open up again. Inhale, looking up at your thumbs, and then exhale as your arms come down. Hands together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then we're going to just bend the knees and slide the hands down, coming down to where it's comfortable. And just being here for a few moments, resting the head forward. And then I invite you now to lie down on your mat. So we're coming into a lying position now, lying down and just resting your body for a few moments before this next posture. So feel into your body and then bend your knees. Bring the heels close to your hips, arms down by your sides. And draw your chin in so that the back of the neck is nice and long here. Now we're going to very slowly just push down on the feet and lift your pelvis off the floor. Just lift your hips off the floor about an inch or two and exhale down. Inhale, lifting and just coming up a few inches. Exhale, down. Inhale, coming up. Stay there for a moment and exhale down. So this kind of helps to strengthen the back a little bit. You can draw the sphincter muscles up and in for a few moments. If you would like to tone your sphincter muscles, so that's just drawing everything up and in there and then exhaling and bringing everything back down onto the floor again. Now we're going to move the arms. So as we inhale, the hips are coming off the floor and the arms are going to come back onto the floor as well. And then exhale, you bring the hips and the arms back down at the same time. So let's try that. Inhale as you lift the hips just very slightly off the floor. Arms are coming back. and resting. And then on your exhale, you're bringing the hips and the arms down at the same time. Inhale as you lift the arms and the hips and rest everything back down. Exhale, come bringing everything back onto the floor again. Now try and keep your arms lovely and soft as you do this. So your elbows should not be straight. They should be very relaxed, because then you're working on the shoulders a little bit better. Inhale as you come up, holding that, and then exhale, coming down. Inhale and exhale, and just release your legs onto the floor now. Release your arms. Move your head and neck from side to side. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Inhale as you stretch those arms back behind you and stretch into the heels of both feet. Really get lovely and long in your body here, and then exhale, bring your arms back down. Bend the knees and draw the knees up to the chest. Relax the knees up here. And then bring your legs onto the floor again, relaxing your whole body. Feel your body starting to melt into the mat. Come into nice, easy breathing here. Feel your arms, your hands, your fingers starting to relax and let go. Feel down your whole back now. Feel the muscles in your back starting to relax. Feel your ankles and your feet flopping to the sides. Take a deep breath in and a big as you let go of all tension from your body. Feel your whole body becoming softer and more relaxed. Your mouth, your jaw relaxing, your forehead. And stay here for as long as you like. Just relaxing your whole body, relaxing your mind, allowing your whole body and mind to come into this present moment. And this is Mary Connolly wishing you a most pleasant day. Namaste.